Hi everyone, this is Dr. Phil Nguyen with Happy Clinic Denver. Thank you for joining us today for another episode of Subtle is the New Wow. Now, we have here Jessica. She is 38 years old and she's actually a bodybuilder and a fitness model. She was a contestant for the Mrs. Colorado pageant recently, and Happy Clinic was happy to sponsor her for that. So I did a makeover for Jessica. As you can see, we started off doing a little bit of her brown spots here with our BBL, IPL. Yeah, she does have a little bit of makeup on in this picture, but you can see her brown spots are a lot lessened. Secondly, we also did a little bit of Botox in her glabellar and as well as her crow's feet. But the biggest dramatic difference that you see in this picture is actually we did some fillers. We actually did about 7 syringes of filler for her. So believe it or not, that's 7 syringes there. I did 2 syringes of Voluma, one on each side of her cheeks to really lift and to pull up. As you can see, she has some nicer fullness on each cheek here. I also did some Juvederm Ultra Plus in her temples. Her temples are fuller on this side in the after picture. I also did some Ultra Plus in and around her anteromedial cheek quadrant as well as the nasolabial folds and some in the Marionettes too. One of the neat things that you'll see in this before and after picture is if you notice her jawline right here, how it isn't really straight. It kind of comes in and then it comes out this way. But you look at her jawline over here, it's actually very straight. And that's because we actually did some Juvederm Ultra Plus in her marionettes and in her chin right here, as well as a little bit in her jawline back here as well to kind of pull and lift back this way. And last but not least, we also augmented her lips a little bit as well. So we gave her some Juvederm, regular Juvederm Ultra in the lips. The pictures were taken actually about a couple months apart once everything has been settled down. And I think she, as you would probably agree with me, I think she looks fabulous. Very, very natural. She does look a little bit of her age right here, but here she looks spectacularly younger, maybe even about 10 years younger. One of the things I also noticed about Jessica in general is because she works out a lot and she has very low body fat, she is, the way that her face is shaped, it's a little bit squared and it is a little bit more masculine. So masculine faces tend to be more squared, whereas feminine faces tend to be more oval. If you look at that jawline right here, you can see how square that is. We actually made her face a little bit more oval, and how we did that is with a little bit of Voluma here in her cheeks to kind of lift that higher. And we also placed a little bit of Botox right here in her masseter muscles or her jaw muscles to shrink that muscle and thereby create more of an oval looking face, which is more feminine. So I often do that for a lot of my patients who are transitioning from male to female because they have very masculine faces. Some Asian patients have also very square jaws that they want to shrink down to make their faces more oval. So anyways, thanks for tuning in today with Happy Clinic Denver. This is Dr. Phil Nguyen for another segment of our Subtle is the New Wow. Take care. Bye.